Wake up,
Wilmington.
There you go.
I was wondering,
You guys are so gay. You know that? You are so gay. And I have a mic, so they hear me today.
Oh boy, that's bad. Hey, the weather's looking good.
He
this
took a
morning,
mic this
though.
morning.
Beautiful.
Nice day. You had a nice day. I went and played golf. Next time I get ready to do that, please try talking me out of it. Oh God.
I think it's supposed to get up close to 80 today.
Yeah, it's supposed to be nice today.
I'm going just make an assumption that you did not get a hole in one.
You know what? I batted 1,000. I didn't miss. Well, I'll take it back. I missed once. I hit the ground behind me once. But you know,
So you're saying you hit the greens each time?
No.
Or you hit the...
you know, my short game was good. I was putting it around the greens. I was like putting within 3-4 feet of the hole, which was good.
But your driving
My
sucks?
driving was straight, but only about
Another fairway.
But no, only about 120 yards.
So
yeah.
it's sort of like our Wi-Fi. It dies after 30 feet.
Yeah, it dies.
It
yeah.
was so funny years ago when I worked here in town at Randall. They would want me to go play golf just so they could laugh at me because it was that bad.
Rita Wolf's watching. How you doing, Rita?
I was never an avid golfer. I did play golf when I was really young because Dad played golf. And so I would play golf with him. And we used to go to some pretty neat golf courses. There was one up north of Dayton, a lot of hills and trees, really pretty golf course.
Yep.
And so of course, back then you walk the courses. You know, not everybody didn't have to ride around in a cart. That's the big thing. I mean, you know, what good when you were riding a cart, you don't get any exercise.
Yeah, it used to be good exercise.
I walked a lot, even though we had a cart yesterday, because I made myself, you know, walk more than
And
I
that's good
normally would.
exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
Of course,
was bad.
you were at the Eagles, weren't you? Or the
We're at the Washington Courthouse.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a pretty flat golf course too. There's not like
it is.
not a lot of up and down.
No, well, but the reason also you take a cart just so you can stay. There's so many
don't
people playing.
That's the thing. You know, with all the people that play today, you don't want to hold people up. You know, and that's you almost
That's
have
the
to,
reason we
almost
take
have to be in a cart.
Yeah. Now I think we're going to maybe try to play the Elks next time. But
No, wait a
Floyd,
minute. You want us to talk you out of going the next time?
I've got to go at least one more time because a friend of mine gave me a card.
He paid this time.
Well, no. I got a deal with
What are the
my
fees
DJing.
now?
I don't even know because I didn't pay.
Yeah.
Wait, a card to
For
play
the
golf?
Wilmington Elks.
even
Yeah,
at
a
the
friend of mine gave me
even
one
at
of
the
those.
cheaper courses, the
You-
fees are
I
ridiculous.
was going to say, if another friend gave you one, you should have two because I gave you one. Yeah.
No, you gave me one. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. A friend
Rick's
of mine.
got one too.
Yeah,
I
if you're
have
not going to
one.
use those, I'll take them.
Oh, those plastic cards?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to look and see because I'll give it to Charlie. Nobody's going to get me out on the golf course.
It's on the edge. It's on the.
Yeah.
Morning, Rita.
I got
Joanne.
another one of those
Travis
cards I
is
found at
missing.
home.
How observant.
Travis is. He
I
had to
don't know
work.
I don't know if that's a good observation though.
I think she likes it when Travis is here.
Oh, okay. Well, Travis he's kind of funny.
Travis will say anything.
Joe Holdren,
I can't.
Joe Holder and no pizza and cream tonight.
peaches and cream.
No
That's
pizza.
That's a
I
band
know.
there, isn't it, Charlie?
No pizza and cream tonight. They have an issue.
It's easy for Charlie to say peaches
Yeah.
and cream.
So what's bad is I asked somebody from out of town to join us tonight. I have no way of getting back in touch with him.
Oh,
Well,
I can't tell who's on here today. I don't have my phone.
Yep.
yeah, Jerry left his
I
phone
left my phone at home.
next to where he put it to bed.
Yeah.
Is this it? The buy 118 hole? And
Yeah.
All right, Charlie, you can have that.
All right, you're the man.
There you go.
But the weather is looking good today. Looking good most of the day tomorrow.
Till tomorrow afternoon.
I'm getting me a new tattoo tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
No, come on.
A friend of mine, her daughter is doing tattoos now.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna go support her.
Oh, is that what you
Because
call
tomorrow's
it?
Friday the 13th.
Is that what you,
31,
yeah, you'll probably get sepsis.
$31 tattoo.
A what?
$31 taxi.
That's not
it's a
expensive.
little one. It's going to go probably right here.
Like a little ferry.
Guess what I'm getting? You guys are going to laugh your butt off.
It wouldn't surprise us, Charlie. The guy that dyes his hair all the time, he gets a chance. He wears stupid-looking Crocs.
Now, what have I been saying lately we need to do to these people out in L.A.?
You're going to get a guillotine on you. Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
Just a little one right there, a little guillotine. There you go.
Is it going to have a bloody head rolling off of it?
No
That would be
bloody
good.
head
Now,
rolling off of it.
of course, the head would be extra.
That would be extra. I could ask her.
Never mind. No.
I could ask her about it.
Rabbit hole. Ain't going.
Oh, my gosh. It is Thursday.
His laugh is infectious, old Travis. Okay.
Well, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I always have to get a shot when I leave here.
Yeah, because he has infections. Travis has infections.
That's great. We'll have to tell him that. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, weather looking good all the way up till tomorrow night. They're saying possible rain, 30%, not bad.
So where are you tomorrow night?
Nowhere other.
Nowhere?
My wife wants me to go one place. There's 2 other places I wouldn't mind going. I don't know. See, tomorrow night
Well, I'm glad he's not vague, right, Jerry?
Well, no, I was going to tell you, you got the Kiss thing tomorrow night down here, which I love Kiss when I was a little kid.
Right.
And I saw Kiss live once.
Yeah.
But also we got the Blues Brothers here.
Yep.
Well, you mean Kiss being down on Sugar Tree.
Yeah.
And then the Blues Brothers being here at the Murphy.
The Blues Brothers are here at 7. The Kiss thing starts at 8. So I thought maybe come here, watch Blues Brothers, and go catch the end of the Kiss thing.
Yeah, you could.
But if it's raining, I don't want to do either. I don't want to do it outside.
Yeah.
But the wife wants to go down to the camper tomorrow night. So I don't know what we're going to do yet.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Stephanie!
Hi,
The
Stephanie.
Cookie Queen, the Cookie
Is
Queen.
Rick coming in tomorrow?
You know, those cookies,
I don't know.
I love the macadamian cookies.
The cookies are great. Anything she makes is great.
Charlie wants you to make those cookies with the
chocolate
coffee
chip
beans
and
that have to pass
butterscotch.
through the monkey.
No, we're not doing that stuff. But then they're talking rain all day Saturday. Hey, JD. And all day Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
I'm supposed to DJ 2 car shows this
They will
weekend.
be.
And a birthday party.
so if you have rain, you're not going to do the car shows, I take it.
Some of them do them rain or shine. So
Do you advertise that? Well, I mean, who's going to bring their cars out in the rain?
not too many
You know,
people do.
If I had a $100,000 vehicle, I sure as heck wouldn't be driving
Not
it to a car
too
show.
many people do. Hey, Billy Thompson, how you doing?
Yeah, but you got a $100,000 car if you buy a Prius anymore.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say that, though. I said
Actually, that's interesting. You said that they had new campers, Class C.
Nude?
New.
Oh, I thought you said nude
campers
campers.
advertised on TV last night. I just thought it was odd. 109,000 for a camper.
that's not terrible.
I know. I'm just so out of it. It was just like, whoa, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I bought my first house 50,000.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well,
seriously,
trucks are more than that.
there are
I know, I
there
know.
are a lot of retired people that we're too much. Yes, we are, and a bag of chips. But if you think about it, I mean, a lot of people that are retired will buy a really nice camper, you know, the kind that open up and get
Go.
and
Oh,
just
yeah.
go travel. That's
off.
what that's what you talked about,
Danny
Charlie.
and Marcy Gantz, that's what they did for a while, and COVID hit. Now, it's funny because they still have they have a camper in Florida, and then they have a small house trailer up here, but then they have another camper that they travel around in.
Yeah.
So they still needed. She said we still needed to keep a home base, but I think she really didn't want her home base. Might be difficult going topless on Saturday morning
Without getting those
interiors wet. Yes.
Yeah, I would say so, Mr. Breckle.
Well, and Sunday's just as bad, I think.
Have a Coke on me.
Yeah, diet Coke. Yeah. If If you're having a Diet Coke, give it to Tom. What are you drinking today?
Well, I think we'd be
Diet
closer to
Dr.
getting your
Pepper.
exteriors.
Did you
wet
get
than
that
your
Wilmington or Washington?
Yeah, I don't know about the interiors. The
What'd yours
exteriors would
cost
be
you?
your
$1.07.
exterior.
Get your exteriors wet.
You know what
sure.
mine cost me?
And I hate when I get my exteriors wet.
Hard.
No,
Oh.
they rung it up wrong. Said I don't know why. Every time yours rings up, it's $3. Just take it.
What's that?
My tea this morning.
So is it more than $3?
It was free. She just hooked me up.
But is it normally $3?
Normally it's like $3 for that one, but they got a deal right now. If you buy a drink like that for during breakfast time,
You get a jack of
it's only
water?
$1.
Oh, $1. Yeah.
Buck.
I
Yeah.
took advantage of that
But
one.
nobody goes to Wendy's like Charlie does, so you don't know their specials.
I just told you.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people go to Wendy's. Bunch of people. Not
I
like
think
McDonald's.
Wendy's breakfast is much better than McDonald's breakfast.
It's a little fiery. Even after eating those biscuits and gravy yesterday, my mouth was kind of like,
I wound up at McDonald's yesterday for lunch.
did you?
Yeah, with two of my granddaughters.
Your granddaughters. That's cool.
They wanted to go to the play place.
It was closed.
We get there and it's closed for
Oh,
repair.
no.
so I took him to the park.
Yeah.
That was nice of you.
I know.
Doing good grandpa things. That's
Yeah,
all right.
he took him to the kids' park.
It
so
is Father's
it's a
Day
nice-
this
it's-
weekend.
It's a nice park. Yeah.
How many kids you have?
One.
One. That's
Well, and then I have bonus kids, 4 more.
Ah.
Are those the ones that you found out about years later?
Yes, yes.
Hi, Sean.
So one you know about.
Yes.
One that he claims?
Well, yes. Yes.
You're getting him in trouble.
Are
here.
you
He's
in
got 1 plus
are
4.
you in what they call a blended family?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So.
Yes. And
You know, you would be great to be at a Senate confirmation or a Senate hearing, because just yes or no answers, please. Just yes
Yes.
or no.
Great. Yeah.
yeah.
It still doesn't make any sense.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You still can't get anything out of him.
No.
Well, it's funny because people will start to try to answer these questions. It doesn't make a difference, Republican or no, just yes or no. Just yes or no. It's not a yes or no answer. Okay, so I'm going to take that as a no. Let's move on. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
they drive me crazy.
Good morning, Vicki Kendall.
Vicky.
Good morning, Vicky.
Vicky, when you gonna get your butt on here? I saw you like hurt your husband again last week. He had a big cut on his hand from, I don't know what he was doing. That man, he gets into more crap than anybody I know of. I don't know if Vicky's got a big rolling pin she uses or
Ooh.
what. I don't know.
You ever been hit with a rolling pin?
Huh?
You ever been hit with a rolling pin?
No. I take it you have?
Yeah.
I've been chased with a fillet knife before, but
Oh
what?
my gosh.
Oh.
You do what?
I've been chased with a fillet knife.
You mean
Well,
like
I'll tell
in
you.
a fish fillet knife?
Yes.
When we're not mic'd up, I'll tell
Those
you the
babies
story
are
about
sharp.
that.
Well, it's 8:14. You can always talk to him during the break. We're
Yeah.
gonna take a break.
There we
here.
go.
We'll go ahead and do a break. We haven't
Can I
got to the
trust you to
news.
turn the mics on?
Vicky says that.
He
Yeah.
is always hurt.
Vicky says she's
I
always.
saw that.
All right, we'll take a break. We will be back. I'll turn the mics off. Just I have to remember to turn my mic off since I got one.
Well,
now.
what are you turning it off there for? You're just
No,
turning it
I'm
off
turning
over
it
there, right?
All right, mics are off.
Okay. Woo.
Indulge in a variety of mouth-watering dishes, from juicy burgers and fresh salads to stacked sandwiches, delicious pizzas, warm soups, crispy fries, and finger-licking wings. Every bite is crafted with care using hand-grinded and breaded ingredients made right here in-house. Whether you're dining solo or with family or hanging out with friends, we have something to satisfy every craving. That's the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, the best fries in town.
Roller Haven is located at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization event or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481 and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the game is actually over. Before you storm the court. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Labor analysts have done the math. If God used union workers to create the world, just how long would it take?
6 days and a day of rest? Hardly. Experts say we might still be under construction, but at least we'd be on more solid ground.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made-up stories just like these are what we're about on The Murphy Report, with a new report every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Plus all the real news about what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in the heart of downtown Wilmington.
Hosted by veteran anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone. It's news you might lose. But if you do, we'll find it, we'll pick it up, we'll roll it up, and we'll stick it back in your front screen door.
That sounds more like a newspaper, Steve.
This isn't a newspaper?
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
it's news to us.
Let's get personal, personal. Let's get personal, personal. Oh man, look at that! Oh my gosh! Ready? Let's get personal.
Are you here, Steve, or are you?
I'm here, but I gotta go pedals.
Oh, go pedal. Come back. Well, come back whenever you want.
Okay.
We're flexible. We're flexible.
10:15?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my face.
He had to come in and finish that, didn't he?
What time did he say?
10,
10,
15
15.
minutes.
Oh, it did
10
say
to
10 or
15 minutes.
Oh, I thought he said
okay.
10:15. I was going to say we're off the air.
Yeah.
10 to 15 minutes, because yeah, I heard that too, and I'm like, yeah.
Boy, 8:18.
That's a-
Steve is here.
That's a long pedal.
Steve might have spent the night. You know, sometimes he works late. It's
All right.
incredible.
Well, let's get to some news here. 1 year from today till the
Olympics.
close.
1 year from today,
Mike?
it'll be 2026.
All right. So what's going on? See, I didn't think it was that important either, but these people did. 1 year from today, the World Cup starts here in North America.
Nobody cares about the World Cup.
I thought that was called FIFA.
Bunch
or
of
something
soccer
like that.
moms.
Is
I
it
know.
FIFA?
Well, a lot of people care about it.
I mean, although we're going to have soccer this fall.
four, none of
Wilmington
us
College
care.
I'm
girls
surprised
soccer,
you haven't
women's
said
soccer
anything about-
from Wilmington College.
We just got here. We've
Okay.
talked about the weather.
Well, you haven't said anything to us even
Oh,
about
yeah.
About what?
News.
one of the biggest
Mark,
music.
did you see the comment by your wife?
Oh, my goodness.
It's Coke Zero.
Oh, yeah, it is. Actually, it's DP.
Diet Dr.
Are you
Pepper.
supposed to be on the wagon or what?
Yes.
No Coke?
Yes. No high test.
Okay.
Yes.
Because
You've been
we
caught.
lost the Beach Boy yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
Brian
getting
Wilson.
there.
Yes.
But you go ahead.
No,
go
no.
ahead and say, no, go ahead. You already brought it up. Go ahead.
What? But Brian Wilson passed away.
Yeah,
yesterday.
Brian
right?
Wilson. Animal, what's the name of that album? Animal Sounds.
Didn't they
or
say they were
something?
burying him with a surfboard?
I don't know. That makes
I
sense.
just made it up.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
All right. Markets were all down a little yesterday. Hollywood is going after AI. They're going to start suing them for using all the images.
Well, and they probably should because,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, AI is generated usually by information that they already have,
Right.
and usually that's copyrighted information.
But you know what's bad about that? Some of these AI programs and everything, they're getting so popular and getting so spread amongst just people, just general people. They're not going to be able to stop that.
Well, and that's true.
They can't sue
I'll give you an
everybody.
example. Several of the software programs that I lease software. You don't anymore. You have to lease software. You don't buy it.
Right.
But anyway, they have AI built into several of them, and to produce things. Now you have to pay. You get so much of it free, so they
Right.
hook you. But then you start paying, and it's not cheap to generate AI in some of these design programs and things like that. But it does save a lot of time.
Yeah.
The markets are down a little bit yesterday. Hollywood is going after AI. Rare earths deal with China is a done deal, I guess,
Right.
already.
Wow.
That part.
Well, China's hurting. You know they're going to
Oh,
eventually.
yeah.
They had to buckle.
Yeah. Inflation rose less than expected in May. Elon Musk is apologizing to Trump for being so mean and hateful.
Yeah.
So they're having a mea culpa moment.
Well, of
So
course
good
they
for
are.
them.
You knew that they would.
Rare Bird takes coffee and replaces caffeine with PX metabolites. Rare Bird is a new type of coffee that's out, and
I thought we were going to say that the bird eats the coffee bean and then it
digest it.
Yeah, well, it doesn't actually digest it. It's those coffee beans
just passes through.
Pass through. Okay.
Yeah, but it eliminates some of the acidic value. That's what it does.
And it's the
That's why
flavor it
Charlie
absorbs as it goes
loves
through.
that coffee.
I can't believe Rick Morton said he's actually drank some of it. Oh, he's a sick puppy. Protests over federal immigration enforcement raids are spreading to other U.S. cities after President Trump sent the National Guard and Marines to quash protests in Los Angeles, with activists across the country planning more demonstrations for this weekend ahead of protests in San Antonio. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said he would deploy National Guard troops. I'm going to tell you what. Are they going to have a family fun day in Smyrna this year? We have family fun day every day when the pool's open.
But they did
But
say
the pool's not
they
open.
did say that they were commending Abbott because they said that he's handled it properly because the protests in Austin, which is where most of these protests are taking place, the most liberal city in Texas, are they're just protests. They're not burning anything. They're not and that's the way.
That's the way you're supposed to do it.
No one objects to protest. There's going to be a protest in Washington Courthouse this Saturday. It's no King's Day, and across the country there are going to be protests.
1,800 cities, I think I saw, or 1,800.
Yeah. So, and on Facebook they were talking about, I just said it's probably not going to turn out well because, it's one thing to protest, when you're in a liberal city like Columbus. They had protests yesterday. And they were out in the street. But so, Columbus, Austin, Indianapolis, any big cities like that, they're liberal. When you go into Washington Courthouse, or you go in Greenfield, or you go in...
Don't get shot.
Well, and one of the guys on Facebook said, we ought to have an open carry day on Saturday. And I'm thinking that's not what you want to. We're not trying to
like that idea.
this.
But every day.
Didn't you say there was a response to that from?
Yeah. The response was liberals carry guns too.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go. Yeah, seeing Sean on here a while ago. Sean's in town here this weekend, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to be
at Generations.
Generations.
Yeah.
What day is that?
Saturday, I believe, isn't it?
He said he's going to be in Generations Pizza on Saturday in Wilmington, and so
I'll be in Hillsborough.
Instead of being rained on, you could always go to Generations and watch Sean Poole.
There you go. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. appointed 8 new members to a panel that advises the government on vaccines after firing the entire 17-member group. Actually, he just asked them to retire or something. A federal judge ruled the Trump administration cannot continue to detain former Columbia University student and protest leader Mahmoud Khalil, but gave the government until Friday to appeal his decision. Google offered buyouts to U.S. employees in its search and other divisions as it looks to cut costs. A group of 42 state attorney generals urged Meta to crack down on financial scams on Facebook that use famous people's images to lure victims.
Isn't that NIL?
No, that's not
Well,
NIL.
and you saw a federal judge in California yesterday said that the President of the United States has every right to nationalize the National Guard whenever he chooses.
Yep.
So,
Take that, Gavin Newsom.
yeah. So,
He's Nancy Pelosi's son-in-law, right?
yes. Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein was convicted on one count of engaging in a criminal sexual act, but acquitted on a second count following a retrial of the disgraced movie mogul in New York.
He said he was just watering the flowers.
And Jerry already covered this, but Brian Wilson, the co-founder of the Beach Boys, whose name is synonymous with California, in the 1960s, died at age
82.
82. Wow. Yeah, 82.
I met him once.
Did you really?
Yep. Kings Island.
Kings Island.
All right.
When they played Timberwolf.
Listen to this. Here we go. I'm getting ready to tell you 4 headlines, but one's a lie.
Oh, no.
You got to figure out which one the lie is.
Is this a game?
Must be.
Yeah, just for 10 seconds. Ed Sheeran says he identifies culturally as Irish. Malort hiring influencers who pledge to only drink their liquor for 1 full year. Sign me up. No, I'm just kidding. Life-size La Boo Boo doll sells for over $170,000 at Beijing auction amid global frenzy. Coca-Cola launches record label with the Universal Music Group.
One of those is a lie.
Yeah,
It's probably Ed Sheeran, because doesn't he wear a dress?
I don't even know who it is.
I think he identifies as a girl.
You don't know who Ed Sheeran is?
No, who is
Dude, you need to get with it. He's a great popular artist right now. And he's not hard rock, man. He's like,
Doesn't he wear
pop.
a dress?
No.
He doesn't wear
He might wear a
makeup
kilt.
and nail polish and all that. Is that someone else's? This
I'm going to say the last one.
Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola and a
Yeah.
record? No, I think that sounds true.
I don't even know who Labubu is, but Labubu doll sells for $170,000 at Beijing
Labubu
auction.
isn't that fat lady that's on television, is it?
I don't know.
What's the fat lady?
That's Lulu.
That's yeah, is it Lulu?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's from 100 years ago.
So
too.
it's A, B, or C, or D, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Malad hiring influencers who pledge to only drink their liquor for 1 full year.
I'll say that one's fake.
Oh, I can see somebody doing that. So
What do you think?
I'll go C.
That's the life-size Labubu doll.
Yeah, I'll try it.
So you're saying Labubu, you're saying the liquor, and you're saying
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. And the winner is... Don't knock my phone over. Rick Malure hiring influencers to pledge to only drink their
Thank
liquor.
you, fool. Thank you.
Oh,
See,
I can see them doing that.
I know.
Got you back for yesterday.
I know.
Yeah.
today's word of the day is nonchalant.
Oh, yeah.
Nonchalant.
Having an air of easy unconcern or indifference. Thanks to Eli Lab, Panama City, Florida, for bringing that up. But anyhow, here's the thing. Tonight we have council meeting Spina. All heck's going to break loose, but we just need to be nonchalant. Not let our temperatures raise. One of the council members, he already told the police chief, bring extra handcuffs.
Oh, wow.
I hope that's
Sean
not
said
the
the
case.
last one.
I said the same thing.
Oh,
Man, that brings us, I tell you, we're doing good. That brings us right up to a break.
That's right.
We'll
All
be
right.
back in a momento.
Memento.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372. We strike back.
Forget the clown princes of basketball, the Harlem Globetrotters. There's a new all-star, family-friendly comedy polo team taking the sporting entertainment world by storm. The Equine Trots.
Bringing their highfalutin, high-kicking, mallet-swinging, horsey hijinks to an equestrian center near you.
I'm Amanda Martin,
And I'm Steve Burnett. Made up stories just like these.
as well as real news about what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
On the Murphy Report. News the way it's meant to be delivered.
In less than 30 minutes, or it's free.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
Amanda, yeah, my buddy Sam was recently tossed from his own horsey all the way across the arena, landed in a soft bale of hay right next to another horse that was already asleep.
Oh my, that sounds dangerous. What's his condition?
Stable.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. Local museum presenting workshops on aging, yet they won't offer a senior citizens discount.
Pass the cottage cheese and applesauce. It's time to stop the irony.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made up stories we'll get to the bottom of.
And some stories we're on top of, if that's your preference. In-depth, behind-the-scenes coverage.
Can only be found on The Murphy Report. Visit us at themurphytheater.org and our own YouTube channel with a new report every Monday morning.
Hey, Amanda, speaking of old, did you know that I recently celebrated a birthday?
I did, Steve. Who do you think called the fire truck when we lit up the cake? Did you make a wish before you hosed down all those candles?
I did. I wished only good fortune for all.
New game show.
Weekday.
And we're getting closer because we got our Raisin Bran finally. We got a little fiber in the building, but not a lot of fiber yet, but it's a little fiber.
It's the fiber is in, and we did some rerouting of some wiring that was already here in order to effectively do that. So we have fiber upstairs in our upstairs studio and the production room, which will be fine for anything we want to do. There still is not a fiber signal in Charlie's, right here where we are.
Yeah.
So we are still on Spectrum. There's a piece of equipment I think I can probably buy used that would help bring the bandwidth down here to this room. The problem is the building, it's okay as far as fiber going through or wireless going through walls, but the floors and the ceiling here are all cement and rebar.
Pretty thick.
Yeah, so it's hard it's hard to get the Wi-Fi from upstairs through the floor downstairs. And we also have an aluminum that looks like the old tin roof in Charlie's.
Yeah.
And they say aluminum is a bad conductor of Wi-Fi. So anyway, I guess we can put you guys on the screen.
There we go. That's all right. Let's see. So game on. It'll be coming soon.
Yeah, and let's get personal. We are a step closer. Our next meeting is a week from Sunday, and that'll probably be one of the last meetings before we actually go live.
That's going to be upstairs, right?
That's right.
That's upstairs behind the green door.
It's got to be.
You got to paint that door green.
Well,
you got
and
to.
we have to finish, and I'm getting some of the people from our staff here to help me get that room finished so that we can actually be broadcasting from that. Because we had a meeting last Sunday and everybody agreed that rather than doing it in a larger production room with a larger table, they like the intimacy of the smaller room. Okay. And so they feel like taking it back to our actual studio upstairs would be the best place to do it. Plus, there's no windows. We can't be shot at from outside, any ex-husbands or whatever.
See what he thinks of us. Yeah. Anyhow.
Well, we may have a live studio audience eventually. We've talked about it for a year here.
Everybody wants to come in and watch the show. Come on in.
But with the new, if we nail this deal down with Vinyl Coffee in Washington Courthouse, and we start doing Wake Up Washington Courthouse from Vinyl Coffee, it won't be till the fall because they've got to get the space finished. They're moving into a much larger, neat building right across from the courthouse in Washington Courthouse. If we get that going, there will be a live audience because they'll be doing business. And so if they do that, maybe we can bring a live audience into the Murphy and start do that. It'll be a little more controlled here because
so you could still, if you wanted to come over here on Thursdays,
we have to have a metal detector. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. You could be at either location. We can switch you back and forth.
Couple of days.
We can actually, with a green screen, we can make you look like you're here.
I want him to come to Washington Courthouse a couple of days a week.
Mobility.
He'll be the Jerry of Washington Courthouse.
There we go.
The Jerry. Yeah, well, Jerry will be the Jerry here.
Yeah, Jerry will be the Charlie of
that's
Wilmington.
Disgusting.
That's scary.
All right.
That's scary.
I'll tell you what I do every night to get ready.
So, Thomas,
watch those hot mics.
What did we say? What would we have possibly said? That
we didn't say anything bad other than Jerry and his ex-wives and trying to kill him. Other than that, it wasn't bad.
I don't know. Was that picked up? I don't think I think the mic was off.
The mic should have been off.
I guess.
We're always saying stuff, so it's hard to tell
Alright.
what got away from us.
Well, let's do a little bit of This Day in History.
All right, this day in history. This first one's an on or about.
On or about, okay.
6/12. Abner Doubleday created the game of baseball.
Yeah.
There's a question about.
Sean says that you'll be closer to him in Washington Courthouse, so he'll be able to go up there and be on the show live.
Yeah.
From there.
Oh,
we still
absolutely.
can we'll be able to simulcast because we'll have fiber there and we'll have fiber here, so we can actually have Sean on both shows at the same time, wherever he is. And then the other inference was. It was in reference to those Sabina meetings that apparently the hot mic picked up.
Oh, yeah, they did get hot mic, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, back to this day in history.
Not good.
1849, Louis Haslett patented it was a one-way valve dusk mask. You breathe in, but it filters it and goes out. You want a detail, and that's why it wasn't just patenting of dust mask.
So it was a one-way dusk mask.
It's a with a one-way valve.
One-way.
They're like what's the number on those? N93.
Charlie likes that
yeah,
idea about the
N95.
shows.
It's like those.
Yeah.
In 1897, Carl Elsner patented his penknife, and this later became known as the Swiss Army knife.
Oh.
I knew that.
In 1918, the first airplane bombing raid by an American unit occurred in World War I's Western Front. In 1923, Harry Houdini, while suspended upside down 40 feet above the ground, escaped from a straitjacket. I think that was his first big thing he did in public.
40 feet upside down.
Yeah.
Bet you couldn't do that, Charlie.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get in a straitjacket.
Oh, we can accommodate you.
In 1963, civil rights leader Medgar Evers was fatally shot in front of his home in Jackson, Mississippi. In 1967, state laws which prohibited interracial marriages were ruled unconstitutional by the U.S. Supreme Court.
It's surprising that it took that long,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And what, say that again?
1967.
What? Just say the whole thing again.
Interracial marriage.
State laws prohibiting interracial marriages was ruled unconstitutional.
Okay.
Right. Because some states had them, some states didn't.
No, I wanted to make sure I heard it right.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. In 1979, Brian Allen flew the Gossamer Albatross aircraft. It was man-powered across the English Channel.
And it had those transparent wings.
Yeah,
it really looked neat. It looked like a big dragonfly. I think.
It was made out of mylar and carbon fiber, and it only weighed 70 pounds.
Right.
And
But those wings were huge.
it had a wingspan of nearly 100 feet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. And they flew, it was 22 miles across the part of the English Channel where he went across, and it took 2 hours and 49 minutes.
But who's counting?
And I had to do these for Rick. He had to have
Oh,
these.
you're fine. Yeah.
I demand detail.
Okay. And, well, that's probably the only one I got details
Even though
on.
Kevin Martin's probably not watching right now.
In 1981, Raiders of the Lost Ark opened in the U.S. And in 1982, 75,000 people rallied against nuclear weapons in New York City's Central Park. Jackson Brown, James Taylor, Bruce Springsteen, and Linda Ronstadt were in attendance.
They're probably performing. Were they performing?
They were probably lending their credibility
Right,
to
they
the
were, yeah.
movement.
But did they perform?
They didn't perform.
I don't know.
I think they did perform. I remember that. I think that was a concert deal that they were all.
Well, they do
kinda
frequently,
like Farm
they
Aid
do
type
frequently
thing.
have concerts in
Yeah.
the park there in New York.
I
but,
think that was a
Central
concert.
Park.
Okay.
In 1987, U.S. President Reagan publicly challenged Mikhail Gorbachev to tear down the Berlin Wall.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall.
And they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
In 1996,
Charlie keeps looking over like, aren't you done yet?
No, he's fine.
And then Jerry takes a big breath and
Keep rolling.
Okay,
well,
what
that's
was
what I'm waiting on. Yeah, the pause.
what's
It's like,
this one, Jerry?
it's got to keep you in suspense.
Yeah.
In 1996, in Philadelphia, a panel of federal judges blocked a law against indecency on the internet. The panel said the 1996 Communications Decency Act
Now get this, Michael. Get
would
this.
infringe upon free speech and rights of adults.
And that's why you can talk about the green door or your birth pictures.
Yeah.
The internet is wide open. It's like the next
Oh my
frontier.
goodness. Yes. No filter.
And we are always in good taste on this
Oh,
show.
yes.
Always.
Oh.
We never are in bad taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 1997, interleague play began in baseball, ending a 126-year tradition of separating major leagues until the World Series. And in 1997, the U.S. Treasury Department unveiled a new $50 bill to be more counterfeit resistant.
Was that the one with all the color ink and all?
Started the coloration and then...
Well, they started with the larger bills, and then they brought it down to the smaller bills. But the highest denomination now, I think, that you can get from a bank is $100. I don't think they have any other denominations that
you're
are
right.
available.
Yeah.
It used to be
500. I know.
No, it was 1,000 because I
remember
can remember
500.
having several $1,000 bills up in an attic.
Really?
Amongst the, well, yeah, I used to hide them in the attic amongst the fiberglass, the bats, where no one would probably want to go through it to look for it. No, I used to have $10,000-$20,000 in the attic.
Dang. I don't know if I ever seen $1,000 bill. I know
These were all $1,000 bills.
I've
yeah.
seen $500 bills.
Those were the good old days, Charlie.
Yeah. One more thing. In 2009, in the U.S., the switching from analog TV transmission to digital was completed.
Right, and that's now why you have to have, the converter if you've got an old television,
The converters won't even work anymore.
don't they?
No, because it's they've switched now that you can't even use a converter to pick up anything.
Yeah. I can't get any local channels even with the digital antenna where I am for some reason. I don't know. I've never been able to do that. Yeah. So I don't watch regular, the regular local TV channels.
Right.
I kind of miss that because, you always enjoy seeing the local news and weather, but I don't get that.
I very rarely watch local
The only thing I watch now all the time is pickleball.
pickleball.
Pickleball. Yeah.
You should be proud of him.
He's just like,
Yes, I should. You'd think I'd know that sport better than I do.
You
but
would.
Yeah.
You should learn it.
Yeah, I played.
I think you should play pickleball
I don't
in
think
a pickle
I don't
outfit.
think you play pickleball quite the way he does.
Okay, all right. Ooh, okay.
I'm not even going to go there.
I was going to say, I don't know where Jerry's headed with that, but you're wrong.
Okay.
Speaking of pickles, we had a guy on here Monday that makes all his salsa with a pickle.
With
base.
pickle, is that the secret ingredient?
That's part of it, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
He said that made it a really big deal.
he did.
Yeah, he did.
And he also said he would love when he sets up to have somebody in a pickle outfit.
Really?
He did. Yeah, he said that. He said, you know any weird people?
Yeah, I said we know
And
just the
then
guy.
Charlie said, "Why have a guy?"
Yeah, I said we know just the guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Remember, no fresh pizza and cream tonight. They're closed today. So if you're heading up that direction, don't. Go. No,
But if you want some entertainment, just head over to the Sabina City Council meeting.
7 o'clock.
Because there should be some fireworks there early for the 4th of July.
If you bring your popcorn, just bring me a bag.
Right.
All right.
Charlie will be there. He'll be one of the bad characters.
That's what I will do. I'll bring a bag of popcorn.
You should go live.
No.
Yeah, Charlie goes live from the city council meeting.
Go
I
live,
don't think they would appreciate that.
No, I don't think they would like that too well.
He'd probably spend one day on council and that'd be it.
I do appreciate all the congratulations and all that. I don't know if it should be congratulations or good riddance. I don't know.
That would be legal though, wouldn't it?
What?
To do a live broadcast from a public meeting.
Well, of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
There's no way that they could prevent you from doing that.
What do you guys think about coming out and
unless,
doing it?
Rick did it.
unless whatever you were doing was disturbing the council meeting,
Right.
then they could prohibit that. But if you're not generating, sound, the sound is being generated by the council
Yeah.
meeting.
Well,
I streamed Wilmington council meetings, on WZAA here several times. Just to stir it up.
Time to go to a break. But when we come back, you guys can think about a couple questions here. Number one, what is your favorite place on earth? And don't answer yet. Number two, what is one place you visited that you never want to return to? So,
All right.
think of those.
Lights are off.
Donuts. Getting a makeover and a name change.
It's every baker's nightmare. Buckling to the snowflake social media pressure, America's tasty glazed treats will now be known as doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Why wait for real news when you can get all the made-up news you need?
Along with the facts about Ohio's hometown theater, the Murphy.
On the Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
I have tried so hard to cut back on my daily doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings intake.
Really, Steve? No one has noticed. And I mean no one.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. Labor analysts have done the math. If God used union workers to create the world, just how long would it take?
6 days and a day of rest? Hardly. Experts say we might still be under construction, but at least we'd be on more solid ground.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made-up stories just like these are what we're about on the Murphy Report, with a new report every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Plus all the real news about what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in the heart of downtown Wilmington.
Hosted by veteran anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone. It's news you might lose. But if you do, we'll find it, we'll pick it up, we'll roll it up, and we'll stick it back in your front screen door.
That sounds more like a newspaper, Steve.
This isn't a newspaper?
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372. We strike back.
Okay, we are back, and Jerry, these guys have been contemplating my
Michelle
question.
says the ocean and then jail.
Ooh, yeah.
You don't want to go back to jail, Michelle? You've been in jail before? Is that what we're saying?
Jail.
Were you a wild child at some point?
I was trying to think.
Jail. Wow, I wasn't expecting
And
that.
then Rita says she hasn't had TV for 7 years.
Dang.
Well, I haven't had TV for longer than that. I mean, I have streaming, but I don't have TV. I don't have
She might not have,
local TV.
She may not have streaming.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
got cable TV.
All right, well, let's hear it. What's your
content with staying
favorite
right here on the
place on
farm.
earth?
Never want to go back to Bakerfield, California. Bad something.
I still don't know where my favorite
Bad
place is. Go
experience.
ahead.
Me?
Mark.
All right. Favorite place?
Yeah, favorite place.
Well, this family in Sabina used to let me go with their family trip to Canada. Waking up in Canada.
Is that another country?
Yes.
All right.
Waking up in Canada with the dew and the fog and everything rising out of the lake when you're there. That's a pretty cool deal.
You like that?
Yes.
Did you fish while you were up there?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. A day and night.
What kind of fish do you catch?
Walleyes mostly, but pike, smallmouth, everything.
Do pike have teeth?
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think one year I caught one that's about 45 inches or something like
Dang.
that. That's pretty good size. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, 44 foot.
Well, walleye's
Yeah.
a popular fish to catch.
Oh yeah, yeah. But they were kind of far and few between at the place we went. But yeah. But that family didn't have to let me join in with them, and they let me. So that's pretty cool.
Michelle has an unpaid speeding ticket in Blanchester, so that's why she went to jail, I guess.
Oh, geez.
Oh wow! I got an email about that.
Oh, I did too yesterday.
An unpaid
Oh,
speeding
yeah,
ticket.
it was just scammers.
Yeah.
But how many people take us serious?
Oh, I know.
Well, the lady out there at
Well, that's like
Aging
that's-
Up, she got one of those the other day, and that's what I was looking at on her phone.
Yeah.
And
So
I said,
in
that's a scam,
Montana,
don't worry.
Karen, is that place you don't want to go back to, or you do want to
Is
go
that
back
where you want to go or don't want to go?
to? Those scams are like those,
How you doing, Karen?
you know, you owe money to the toll booth or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I tell you what, there's my place I don't want to go back to, Chicago. I don't mind the outskirts of Chicago.
I'm surprised you didn't say New York too.
Chicago's a pain in the butt. No, I liked New York. New York City was actually, I felt safer in New York City than I did in Chicago.
Well, it depends on where you were in both cities.
And I felt safer in New York City than I felt even down like in the blues part of Mississippi. We wanted to kind of just go through the blues trail a little bit. And we stayed at this one hotel overnight. And we went out to Walmart. We needed a few things. Dude, there's like police are parked in the Walmart parking lot all the time with these big lights flashing at the. I mean, yeah, it was weird. And it's like,
Are they scooping up shoplifters or what?
I don't know what it was.
Wow.
I mean, and red light cameras at every corner. I mean, I just get me out of here.
I think those are illegal, aren't they?
Mississippi, they weren't. You know, now Jackson, Mississippi, places like that's probably fine, but where we were at, it wasn't very good. So Jerry? What about you?
Well, probably my favorite place would be down in the Smoky Mountains.
Okay, then your place you don't want to go to.
I don't ever want to go back to Detroit. Never.
Detroit is a little rough.
Yeah.
Detroit is, I can't say it on here.
I tell you, I wouldn't mind going, and I think this is a little bit south of Detroit. I wouldn't mind going though and checking out the Henry Ford Museum.
Yeah. In
Have
Greenfield?
you seen it?
No.
But it
I
is
wanna
south
go.
of Detroit, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one place I want to go.
Yeah.
But
Kevin says home and hospital.
Home and hospital.
oh yeah.
Well, that's true.
I have to agree with you about
Chicago.
No, I was in the south side of Chicago.
Yeah.
I got lost on the
That's
south side
terrible.
of Chicago.
Yes.
And that was before they rebuilt their stadium down there, the White Sox. And I was lost. I mean, I was trying to find my way out of the jungle probably for about, I don't know, it was a good 30 minutes. And it got scarier the further, you know. The south side of Chicago is bad, but I would say for the most part, Chicago itself, I think, is a lot safer and better than New York. New York is just so nasty. It's a nasty place.
We got lost in
It's
Philadelphia.
bad even in Times Square.
We got lost in Philadelphia once, and I'm gonna tell you what, where we was at wasn't no picnic.
Well, same here with Baltimore.
Yeah.
Rachel and I went out to, we went out to go, we went and saw, I can't think of the name of it now, where they wrote Star Spangled Banner at. And it's right there on the bay.
Are you talking about the fort?
Yeah. Yeah, we were there. And it's pretty neat. They do this, big display on the,
Well, Baltimore's harbor is really neat.
Yeah,
They
that
have
was okay, but we went,
They have a neat harbor.
John Wilkes Booth is buried in Baltimore.
Huh.
And we thought, well, we'll go check that out. Oh, no, we weren't. Oh, it was in a terrible, terrible part of town.
Well, the problem is
Fort McHenry. That's where we went.
the
Fort
older
McHenry.
parts of most cities can be pretty rough.
Yeah.
But
Man.
you can find some really rough places down in Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah.
Even in Columbus, obviously Cleveland or Toledo.
Right.
Ohio has several big cities, and they all have really rough areas.
I'm old school, and they can never convince me that over the Rhine is a good place to go.
Well, it's getting better.
It is getting better.
Really? Been two murders in 2 days down there.
There are parts. I used to have an apartment in Mount Adams, which is totally different. Mount Adams is sort of like San Francisco. But over the Rhine, on the other hand, there's a lot of money that has been poured in over the Rhine by a lot of yuppies. I guess you can call them that still.
Yeah.
But usually that only goes for about, 2 streets over, 3 streets over, and then the 4th street over, they're still, they're selling crack on the corner. And that's the way it is in most big cities, the same way. You see that in Columbus, you see that in Toledo, you see that in Cleveland.
Places I'd like to go, or like, what was the question? You have to, favorite place on earth.
It was your question.
Yeah, what was your favorite place on earth? Probably.
Charlie had a moment.
Well, no, I like, you know what?
Squirrel.
I got 2. I got Alaska, because that was a great time up there just checking everything out. But also, I don't know why we weren't there but a few hours, but I really liked Hot Springs, Arkansas, and I'm not really sure why. I liked Arkansas just in general, because it's just a different terrain.
Where Bill's from.
Now, East Arkansas, I didn't like as well
Hillary
as Central or West.
Hillary, probably.
Well, we went to the Clinton Library, and it was nice.
Really?
It was really nice. You could sit outside and eat and look over Little Rock, Arkansas, and it was. I tell you, it's.
Well, the nice part of Little Rock is North Little Rock, but if you look at, for instance, if you look at western Arkansas, which is eastern Texas, that's pretty flat. There are a lot of pine trees, though. I almost bought property in East Texas, but I sort of got nervous because you go walking through the weeds and you'd see rattlesnakes.
Palmetto bugs.
I really liked, when we went out, I really liked New Mexico for some reason. I don't know why. I liked it. And
doesn't get much
Santa
better
Fe,
than Sabina,
New Mexico's
Ohio.
a beautiful area.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Santa Fe's nice. Albuquerque's not really.
Especially tonight.
And then if you go north on 25, which goes right through Denver, from Albuquerque to Denver, so you go through Santa Fe. Well, Santa Fe's a little off the interstate, but you go through the Raton Pass, which I think is like 18,000 feet or something.
Oh wow!
But anyway,
I liked Arkansas, and I tell you what else I liked in Arkansas was Fayetteville. Fayetteville didn't really. I don't know how much. I'm sure it's a lot bigger than Wilmington, but it kind of gave you a Wilmington feel,
Vibe.
and it's got the University of Arkansas there.
yeah.
So I thought, man, that'd be a good place to really when you really want to retire.
Yeah.
Go down there and get your little small place, and
I think if
go watch the college sports all the
if
time.
you're retiring, I think that it would be smart if you were thinking of a city to retire in looking at a city that has a university.
Yeah.
Because I think that, a university usually, is a center for development for, vaccines. And so you get your COVID shot, you sit back and you have your mint julep and,
So
That little town down there where Jericho moved, that's a pretty neat little town.
what's it?
Violet Mountain.
Violet
in
Mountain.
North Carolina.
I like that area too. I like that
Vicky's
area.
got bad thoughts about Arkansas. She got bit by a gar.
Oh.
Ooh.
They have teeth,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and apparently they must be aggressive.
Yeah. Powerful jaws.
Where did they bite you, Vicky? Can we ask are we going to go down a rabbit hole?
Uh-oh.
Well, and that's close. Arkansas is right there close to the Lake of the Ozarks and all that. And that's a nice area too. Except when I think of Lake of the Ozarks, I think about that crazy show Ozark.
Well,
on
if you look
Netflix.
at that part of Arkansas, because it's part of Missouri too.
Right.
Yeah, but right in that area, it's a beautiful area there. It's also fairly remote when you're up in that area. She got bit on the leg. Okay, thank you,
Okay.
Vicky.
All right. You sure that wasn't Ron?
Well, we didn't want to have to ask. Kevin Martin would have known, but we didn't ask Kevin Martin.
You were talking about
Venice,
place
Florida.
being a really nice building.
Jacob, what's going on? Yeah, he lived in Florida.
Reminded him of Ohio with palm trees.
Oh, wow. That's a nice area right there.
What?
Venice area.
Venice, is
yeah.
it?
Inglewood's right next door. And
Is
it's,
that where they have all the cute girls on roller skates and the guys working out? Oh, no, that's California.
That's California.
Venice, California.
Venice Beach. What were you saying, Jerry?
You were talking about a nice building. What do y'all think of that new building that Bearcats has got down UC?
Oh, that's
Huh?
incredible.
And that,
Which one's that?
Yeah.
it's a new center they've got with
I think it's like where they have, it's capable of having inside sports and that, but they've also got, in conjunction with that, they've got a new practice field that
Yeah, right.
that really is first class.
Yeah.
And that's right next to, we streamed a couple games for Cedarville High School, and they were down at March Schott Stadium, which is a nice baseball stadium.
Oh, it is, yeah.
For UC, yeah. And we had a lot of fun. Joe Davis and I were down there.
Plus you go to Bogarts. Bogarts is right there too. Go listen to some bands, Bogarts.
Karen used to live in Inglewood, California.
All
far.
right. Well, listen, it is time for a break again. We come back, we'll do local birthdays, and we'll hopefully play the games. You might want to text Steve, tell him to get his scrawny butt down here.
And what time did he say, 9:15?
No, he said 10 to 15 minutes, and that was a half hour ago.
Oh, well, he might have had some, maybe he's passing a kidney stone or something. All right, we'll go to break. We'll turn the mics off. We'll make sure that everybody's happy. The mics will be off, and then we'll go to break. All right, mics are off.
It's an effort to warn wild weather worrywarts, a new initiative coming before Congress to force thunder to roll before lightning strikes.
A shocking proposition that is sure to spark some debate, with a 70% chance of failure sweeping in overnight from the Dakotas.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Stories we make up just for you, and the latest on what's coming to the Murphy Theater, Ohio's hometown theater, every Monday morning on The Murphy Report.
Find us on the Murphy Theater website and on our own YouTube's channel.
You know, Steve, I was once struck by lightning.
Oh, really? Any after effects?
Yeah, every time I sneeze, my garage door opens.
I had something similar happen to me. Every time I bend over to tie my shoes, I rip my pants.
Oh, from a lightning strike?
Yes.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. City officials forcing a local beloved mascot to step down.
why poor timing and inappropriate behavior doomed a pantless Wilson the Weasel following his drunken performance at the late Judge Garrett's funeral.
There was nothing routine about this routine.
A story we are dedicated to getting to the bottom of.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. These made-up stories and the latest real news from the Murphy Theater are what you've come to expect from us.
On The Murphy Report, with a new report posted every Monday morning on our Murphy Theater website and our Murphy Theater YouTube channel.
Full minute-to-minute coverage all 21 hours a day.
With veteran news anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
Amanda, I have to say Vanessa and Breck are just about the two finest anchors in the business.
For once, you're absolutely right, Steve.
I think the Titanic could have learned a thing or two from these two giants in their field.
What am I missing here?
Anchors.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. Labor analysts have done the math. If God used union workers to create the world, just how long would it take?
6 days and a day of rest? Hardly. Experts say we might still be under construction, but at least we'd be on more solid ground.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made-up stories just like these are what we're about on The Murphy Report, with a new report every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Plus all the real news about what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in the heart of downtown Wilmington.
Hosted by veteran anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone. It's news you might lose. But if you do, we'll find it, we'll pick it up, we'll roll it up, and we'll stick it back in your front screen door.
That sounds more like a newspaper, Steve.
This isn't a newspaper?
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
All right, we're back, and look at that. We've grown exponentially.
Don't take it in personal. I don't
Steve is in the house. Speaking of Steve,
Good morning, everybody.
We want to wish Steve and Carol Haynes a happy anniversary. 45 years.
45. Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Local birthdays, real quick. We got Bryce Mick.
If you add them all up.
I was just going to ask you that. Adding them all
Yes,
up.
Jerry.
I'm sorry.
Charlie
I'm
wants
sorry. Charlie wants
Charlie's
to.
telling you there's a show going on.
Sorry. We were adding up all his to see if it totaled 45
All his wedding anniversaries.
minutes. Yeah.
I think mine wouldn't. I think it may be 30. I might add all four.
Mine would be 34, but I only have
Because
2.
I was separated for 10.
Yeah, but you were still married.
That
You
was
got
my
killed.
longest marriage was the one that I was separated for 10.
Charlie, I apologize for causing the squirrel moment, but
It's all right.
Squirrel moment?
Are we settled? Are we settled now, kids? Here you go.
Sorry.
wait a minute.
you
I
should
gotta
have seen it
explain it.
yesterday.
You never heard of that, the squirrel?
A squirrel moment?
Yeah, everybody.
What? You don't know what a squirrel moment is?
Really?
Don't. There's a lot of things I don't know.
Well, okay.
You've led a sheltered life.
I was the last one on the school bus to still believe in Santa.
Oh, really?
You know, I remember Bob.
Wait. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. You didn't hear it from me.
Like the coach is going out to talk to the kids at the pitcher's mound, and you know, like the 7, 8-year-old kids, and they're talking, hey, we got to do this. This kid coming up, and then all at once a squirrel runs by, and everybody goes squirrel, and they don't care about what the coach is saying.
Yeah.
That's a squirrel moment.
Yeah, we had an accident out on the street yesterday, and these
All of us were
they're
like,
all looking out the window.
we had the squirrel moment.
So anyway.
Oh, so that's a squirrel moment.
That's a
So
squirrel
if you get
moment.
distracted by something real quick,
So, like, when I do my curtain speech before a concert, 682 people have a squirrel moment. Like, something else happened.
If something would happen, then something's got to happen.
yeah, something's gonna happen, and it catches
okay.
your attention. That's
Yeah.
Of course, some people are more easily distracted than others.
Kevin Martin.
Kevin Martin, yeah.
Oh,
You
nothing,
almost, you
Kevin?
almost did it.
Yeah,
You
hey Kevin, I'm trying to get it out of him too. I don't know what he's saying, but it's scaring me.
The truth about Santa is that he actually doesn't live in the North Pole.
And it's not his birthday.
He lives in Tampa.
Oh,
in Florida.
is that summer home or?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm
Sorry, back to the birthday.
I apologize for this.
Because this has been riveting over here.
It has been riveting.
Yeah, what's funny, now remember this moment when you talk about being on strict breaks. Remember this moment when you talk about
We
being
would
on
struggle
strict
with that.
breaks.
Yes.
When we reformat, yes, it will get stricter.
Okay, here we go. Birthdays, Bryce Mick, Gabby Matthews, Ashley Bettle, Drew Hamilton.
No
Ava?
ages?
Huh?
No ages?
They're all
They
27.
quit doing that. They've quit putting the ages in
They're
there.
all 27, right?
Ava Calhoun, Ron Mostakas, say that 3 times quick, Rick Ackerman, Tyler Matthews, and according to Michelle, the mayor of Clarksville, Noni Wood.
What do you mean they don't put, the ages are, you mean they're not taking?
The
format
one I look at,
doesn't take, the one you look at, your Facebook, isn't it?
yeah, but there's 2 different ways you can look at it. One is this, it's weird. One, I have like a separate birthday list, but then if I click on one, like let's say it's your birthday, it'll take me to your page, and I can, you know, it says wish Rick a happy birthday, like it does on Facebook. So I wish Rick a happy birthday there. Then a whole nother list pops up of birthdays that don't have the ages on them, so I just use it. It's a lot easier to go through because the other one you got to punch in. This one is just I can do it real quick. So there is 2 different.
It's the 22nd.
I know it's coming up. It's on Saturday though, so we'll have to say it on Friday.
Yeah.
Just like Jerry's is this Sunday. No, it's a Sunday, isn't it? Sunday. Jerry's is this Sunday.
47?
47?
Reverse it. Yep, you got it. Reverse it.
Wow. I got the right
So
numbers.
I'm 17.
The right numbers. You think I'm in the wrong place.
And you're 17?
I'm 27.
27, yeah.
27.
72, 74. How old are you?
58.
Just a pup.
58. I'm 60.
He's the
58.
youngest, aren't you, Steve?
No, I'm 61.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
60. He's the middle.
Yeah.
He's right in the middle.
Well, it's so much more handsome.
Well,
Guys
it's all the
there.
plastics.
All plastic, right?
Steve and Carol Haynes, again, happy
It's a
anniversary,
sheltered
you
life.
guys, 45 years. It's awesome. All right,
Actually
so
lived in a shelter, a shed, we called it.
I'm going to be honest with you. Getting celebrity birthdays today took me longer than ever because half these people I didn't even know. So if you don't know them, I get it. But I tried to pick, I don't even think I got 7 today. I got 6. That's how bad it was.
Well, that's good.
All right, no, it's not. All right, but I do know out of the 6, I do know who 5 of them are.
Oh, there you go.
I probably know who the 6th is if I saw his picture, which I did.
Cher.
Here we go. No, it's not
No,
Cher's
it's not
birthday.
her birthday.
Okay.
She's
Mark's got the
97,
picture,
by the
Mark.
way.
Show the-
Yeah.
Show the picture of him.
What?
Drew
No.
Holiday. He used to play for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now he plays somebody else. Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Drew, yeah, J-R-U-E. Holiday.
46.
I'm going to
He still plays the NBA.
37.
37 is high.
28.
So 46.
28 is low, yes.
28's low.
42.
It's between 28 and 37.
I didn't
Between
look
28 and 30, obviously.
Leave it up to the fisherman to get it
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
The Gordon fisherman.
It's always bigger.
That's what you say. Your wife doesn't say that. Here we go.
She's
Between
already been
28
on
and
him about what he's
37.
Oh.
Between 28 and 37.
I'm going to go with 31, Alex.
A little higher.
Oh.
33.
Higher than 33.
Oh, really?
34.
He's not that young.
Higher than 34.
Oh.
Gosh, I'll go with 35.
Hey!
There we go.
There we go.
We're good at this.
Okay, Marv Albert.
Oh my gosh.
He's
Marv,
still. I had to
he's
check
still-
see if he's still alive. I wasn't sure. Yeah,
remember him
Marv
on-
Albert.
Is this the broadcaster?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is not the guy that owns the car dealership down in Milford or whatever.
No. Marv, wow, he used to do Letterman a lot. He used
He's
to be
old.
on that show. And
Yeah. 82.
82 is low.
Oh.
84.
Ding, 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 ding,
Right.
ding.
Yeah.
I know my Marv Albert.
Steve comes in and he's sucking up all the accolades.
All right. Chris Young.
I bet he's young.
He is a country music star. The man I want to be. Famous Friends.
Never heard of.
I like that song. The Man.
I told you
Yeah.
it was pulling teeth.
Are you a country music
39.
fan, Steve?
39 is just a
I
little
enjoy
bit
it,
low.
but I don't know enough of the artists.
Did you hear that?
39 is a little bit low.
Just-
I'm going to go 40.
There you go. There you go.
He's
40.
3 for 3.
I'm 3 for 3.
Yeah, you're on a roll.
Kenny, now this guy's a great guitarist. Kenny Wayne Shepherd.
Oh.
Blue on Black's one of his songs.
58.
Lower.
Lower than 58?
Yes.
Well, I'm
42.
Higher than 42.
I'm going with 51, Alex.
That's higher.
45.
That's high.
45.
It won't be lower yet. 45 is bracketed between 45 and 51.
We'll go with 47.
47 is just a little bit low.
48.
48. There you go. Uncle Punky.
I pushed it.
Punted that.
Uncle
Yeah.
Punky actually got that.
Yeah.
Well, usually I answer wrong just to,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
He's
know.
always distracted by the squirrel.
Timothy. Now, Steve, let's let Steve have the first guess because he's going to know him probably more than the rest of us. Timothy Busfield.
Oh, redheaded from 30-something, who's now a producer and was also in
See?
the movie with Kevin Costner.
Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
And also, he was in the Revenge of the Nerds
Yeah, he
movie.
played an ad.
Details, Steve.
He played
We want
an
details.
played an ad executive in 30-something. Remember that
Yeah.
series where everybody was always, whoa, nobody smiled.
So, see, I told you, Steve
Timothy
would know
Busfield.
more than
He knows
anybody
his
else.
age then.
I'm going to say Timothy Busfield, 62.
Higher.
He's older than that.
69.
Just a little bit lower.
68.
68. All right, now I know. Now, now
think you'd be an
we got to let Mark answer this one first because he should know this one.
He's a fisherman. It's a fish joke.
No,
Sardines,
no, it's about what his shirt is.
Oh. What's his shirt?
a
Oh,
weapon of percussion.
It's a percussionist, Bun E. Carlos.
You a drummer?
Yes.
No, he's a rabbit.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Forgot
It's a Spanish rabbit.
Bunny Carlos.
Yeah.
Who's he play for?
No idea.
What?
No.
What?
No.
I want you to want me. There you go.
Oh.
Didn't I see you cry?
There you go.
Yeah. So.
Don't strain yourself.
I know. 64.
64
Little high.
is low.
Oh.
Yeah, he's one of these old rockers.
69.
Higher.
74.
Ding, 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 ding,
Whoa,
ding,
you-
ding, ding,
Jerry's
ding,
See, it was older. It was too old for
Two
me.
notches
That's what it
now.
was.
She's
Yeah.
got 3 notches. Jerry's got 2.
In
We gotta
memory,
pair them together on the game.
Yes.
in memory today, we have Jim Neighbors.
Oh.
Oh, golly!
He's got a gorgeous voice. Did a lot of
Yeah.
dinner theater in the last 20 years of his
And you know,
life.
people were stunned when he would sing.
Yes.
Yeah, because he didn't sound like Gomer Pyle.
He was quite a regular up at the Westgate Dinner Theater up in Toledo for a number of years after his TV career ended.
George W. Bush,
Oh,
his birthday. I guess he's not in memoriam, though.
I thought his was July 5th.
Well, if anybody should know.
Wait a minute, this is senior.
Oh, yeah.
My fault. I said Julia. Anne Frank. Anne Frank is the other one. All right. So, all right, chain connection. I put chain reaction on here. Jeez.
Yeah, there's a lot of that one.
I have to tell you, I feel very confident today.
Well, who do you want to pick as your partner? You got.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got Jerry.
Yes.
You're stuck with Uncle Punky.
Okay, Uncle Funky.
We're going to run this board now.
Okay, so, who do I want? Yeah, everybody's kind of a regular. So let me give the evil emperor the choice.
Oh,
Do you want to go
I'll
first?
go first.
Okay, he wants to go
Jerry and I'll
first.
go.
No, it's not you and Jerry. It's you and Uncle Punky.
Almost stole that.
So,
Tried to slide that one through there, didn't you?
So you're the
Jerry?
spokesperson.
We're being fooled.
You know that, right?
Jerry and Steve, would you like A or B?
That's your call.
Go ahead.
We'll go with A, Alex.
Okay. All right. A. All right. And Rick's going first. Here we go.
Well, Uncle Funky's gonna
Once you yell at me.
Yeah, but I'm not much help.
I got just to give you my preliminary scores on these.
Are you making a bet?
On no.
You know you lost yesterday.
I did. You lost for me yesterday.
Well, I didn't lose for you. You gave us a
Column
bad
B, I scored an 85. Column A, I scored a 79.
Ooh.
That's a D, isn't it?
Yes. All right,
We're smarter.
Still passes for government.
So we're
work.
level C.
here we go.
We're smarter than Charlie.
So you guys are column B going first. Secret A.
Myron.
So
Sounds
which one?
good, yes.
I
Sounded
know
good.
exactly what that one is.
I do too.
Yeah.
Grand B.
Ballroom.
Is that
Want to say
that's
ballroom?
right?
And ballroom.
Basketball, I think.
Basketball? Did you say basketball?
Ballroom.
That sounds
I know.
good. Basketball. Secret
Yeah, if you
basketball.
want to go with it, go
Oh,
with
that's
it.
us.
Do you have another one?
Let's just try
What
it.
is secret?
I got to make sure I don't say the right answer.
Grand.
I'm going to go with ballroom.
Secret A.
Ballroom.
Oh,
I see what you did.
that's a good guess.
That's what I get for letting you.
We're already yelling at each other.
Secret A G.
Secret agent. Secret agent.
Yes.
Secret
Yeah.
Man who lives a
good.
life of
That was a good
danger.
show.
You guys might run this.
All right.
Okay. Well, we will.
All because of
Agent.
you.
I know.
Agent O.
Ooh.
Agent O.
First thing that comes to my mind is Agent Orange, but I don't
I would
think
say
so.
so. Yeah. Vietnam. Agent Orange.
Go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ooh.
Agent Orange. Okay. Orange T.
Orange tea.
Orange tea. Is it like drink? Orange tea.
T is in tomato.
Orange tree.
Orange what?
Tree.
Orange tree.
Yeah, it just kind of seems a little
I'll let you have this.
I know. I don't really think it's.
Orange tree.
Go with testicle.
Alex.
There it is.
Go with testicle.
Orange tree is correct.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was the hard one too.
Yeah.
That was the hard
Oh,
one.
wow. Wow.
We're on a roll now.
Tree B.
Tree bark.
No.
Sounds good to me.
Basketball. Tree basketball.
Bark.
North.
Bark.
Oh, I thought that'd be it.
Tree B.
Okay.
Here we go.
It was
Grand.
tree ballroom.
Grand BA.
Brand BA.
Oh, I know what this is.
I'm glad you're giving them all the good ones.
Yeah.
This is the one I struggled on too.
Brand BA.
But the one I struggled with is the next one on this column.
Grand.
Their column?
Yeah.
Oh, good. 2 in a row.
I know it. Grand Balloon. That's what it is.
Balloon?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well,
Yeah.
Isn't that when they do one of those, when they do that scopy up your scopy?
Yes.
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 They use a balloon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could give a hint, but I'm not going to.
Grand balloon.
Yeah.
Start the clock, Alex.
Jerry, get
Hmm.
yeah, Jerry.
Grand.
They're
Banana.
trying to act so intelligent.
Yeah.
Grand.
5,
Grand
4.
baby. Grandbaby.
Is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
That could be.
Grandbaby is correct. There you go.
Way to go.
Wow. Steve.
This is the one I struggle with on this column.
Good.
Baby S.
Well, it's not bathwater.
No?
Baby.
It depends on how many diapers you change on this one.
Baby S.
I really struggled with this one.
Baby S.
Stroller.
Baby S.
Oh.
Boy, we'd like to help you, but I just can't figure it.
And this one's
We're
tough.
going
Oh,
with baby
good.
stroller.
A lot better than what the right answer is, but
That means,
yeah. All right, here we go.
For the win.
let's cap this.
Yes.
So you
this for
guys
the
had
win?
Secret
No.
Agent. You had Agent Orange. You got Orange Tree. Tree BR.
BR?
Yeah.
Branch. Tree branch.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Branch is right.
Ooh.
I
We're on
didn't
the
know
road.
we had an
Branch.
opportunity to play a third grade level. Sorry, go ahead.
Branch O.
Branch O.
You know you picked our column, right?
Branch O.
Oh, branch.
Why you?
Branch.
Branch O. I'm not gonna give
Oh,
you ants.
branch office.
Branch office. That's a good one.
Branch off, branch.
Is that what you want?
Let's go for that.
That was
Yes.
that was something
Nah,
of nothing.
the only hint I've given you guys so far for this is this was really hard for me. So really think here.
Yeah.
Baby.
Hard for Charlie.
Well, no, I'm just trying to.
Yeah, that's a real
More
big
than
help.
more than two
Like we've been
syllables.
over here counting squirrels. I mean,
Is it one word, Charlie?
Yeah, baby S. Now it's baby SW.
Swing. Swap. Baby sweat. Baby sweater.
This one didn't make any sense to me.
Good.
Good. Yeah. Means we can go in. Let's see.
We're ready to spend that big check.
Yeah.
What are we going to buy?
I don't. That'd make my week if we won this game.
Get your basket.
but he says it doesn't make sense.
You got it already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Baby.
you
Yeah.
don't need the money.
I get a new one. I guess.
Money.
Swan. No, baby.
Baby swan. What do you think?
5.
Sweater sounds good.
Guys, this is only a 2-hour show.
We'll go with it. Good.
Baby swan.
Swahili.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Baby Swan is better than the right answer.
Oh.
Jesus.
That makes him feel better, Charlie.
Well, I'm trying to make him feel better.
I appreciate that.
I'm just glad you guys are struggling the way I did.
What's our word?
I'm just glad I didn't pick his column.
Yeah.
You did tree branch. You did branch. O-U.
Branch out?
Mm.
Branch out.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Branch out is right.
Oh.
For the win.
Oh.
For the win.
And again?
For the win.
Hey.
Rick's kind of like beating you, Steve. You notice that?
I'm sorry.
Out
Where are?
R.
Out arm. I'm quiet.
Oh, I know this one.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't listen to him.
Raccoon.
He's trying to be Steve here.
Raccoon.
Raccoon, there you go.
Out arm. Out arm.
Their hard one on this was getting at
And we got that right away.
orange tree. Yeah,
we got that right
that
away.
was tough.
Out arm.
So this one's easy. So
Well, it's easier than orange tree, I think.
outside, out R, right?
Yes.
I just hope it ain't easier than baby ass.
Outright. No, that's
Outright?
2 words.
Well, I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know what it could be, but we'll wait for our second letter. If not,
Yeah.
outright will work.
Outright. All right.
Yeah.
Baby SWI.
He's trying to give you a hint.
Yeah. We can live with that.
SWI.
Try it.
I don't know what that.
I don't know what it is.
What?
Trying to
I don't even know either because what I think it is that
SWI.
he acts like he has a speech impediment.
Or Adam
Well,
Finley.
or yeah,
Are
or
you trying to do Jimmy Stewart there?
no. I'm trying to do. No, I'll tell you who I am trying to
Does
do.
a
I'm trying
one
to,
and a two.
trying to do one of the Muppets. SWI.
Swedish chef.
Well, that made sense.
to me. Baby Swedish chef. Baby Swiss. Baby Swiss. What do you think?
I don't know. I'd go to swing before I go to swing.
Our baby Swiss, little
The
Swiss.
Swedish chef, Baby Swiss.
That's right. Isn't that? That's hard. Baby Swiss. I know.
We got to finish this thing out.
I had to get.
I think it was
Swing
swing.
made more sense.
I know. I had to get
Everything
SWI.
made more sense.
Well, there's those little baby Swiss cheese.
Yes, Baby
right?
Swiss comes from calves.
There's
Get it
little-
because they're baby cows.
Swiss cheese.
Okay, now
You just want to give him the list on the next answer or what?
Hey, you did get it at least from my stupid hint.
All right, you gotta get it now. Or
right.
I got it from your Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah,
Hey, Johnny.
What was that?
It worked.
Relate to
I was trying to do the
The
Swiss.
Swedish chef.
The Swedish chef, yeah.
Swedish fish.
Today we're going to
right.
make the Swedish meatballs.
It worked. It wasn't the greatest, but it worked. So
It was either going to be. It was either going to be baby.
Invented mine.
It was going to be
Now
either
you
baby
guys could run
Elvis,
it.
baby Jimmy Stewart.
Nah, you're optimistic.
they could run it, I think. Here you go. Swiss B.
Bank. What do you think?
Jeez.
Swiss Bank.
Swiss bank.
We're going to go with Swiss Bank.
Yep, bank. Bank L.
Loan. You want to go with loan?
Yeah. Works.
Why don't you say it?
Loan.
Loan is right.
Oh.
Loan S.
Is this for the win, by the way?
No, not yet.
Don't
One more after this. Loan S.
Loan S.
That's difficult.
Very difficult.
Not as hard as Baby Swiss. God, that was terrible.
Let's see. Saturday.
What's the name of the office?
Could have been Baby
Loan
Swiss.
office.
That's what.
Loan.
Ooh.
Loan.
Could have. I think that's what
Or
this is.
surgeon. Baby
This.
surgeon.
I think this answer might be
That
Sasquatch.
would be LONE. Like
Yeah.
a lone soldier.
Yeah, hey, can we get a clarification?
No.
No, I'm
Oh,
gonna
what kind of loan?
Is
yes.
that loan as in as it
monetary.
goes to money,
You
or
cannot tell him. That is against the rules.
They're telling me I can't tell.
And we have
That is
strict
considered
rules.
a hint,
Say loan
and you're not
soldier.
allowed to hint. Even though you did that
Lone
ridiculous
soldier.
Jimmy Stewart impression.
They got it to him.
I know. And that was the hard one. That would have stumped him right there. Quit thumping your fingers.
I still think
It's
it's
about
break some
finance.
fingers. Break his
I think
fingers.
it might be about finance still. Loan. Savings.
loan security?
Loan security.
Start the clock.
Loan salad.
I think it's Saturday. I really do.
Loan Saturday. Uncle Punky makes a point.
Yeah.
It's a horrible one.
5, 4.
Say something, Steve.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna say lone soldier.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, we went right
For the win!
I know. I'm sorry.
For the win!
Hey, Sean Bennett. All right, for the win.
This is going to be the nail in the coffin, as they say.
Okay,
Give
let's
us a
see.
hint.
Boy,
Out.
you make it so fat.
R-E.
Jeez.
Reach. As per Mark Rogers. Outreach.
I don't have anything better. Yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
I thought it was really outrageous.
Outside help, been that awful.
It was outrageous, wasn't it?
They had to go.
We helped them with
It
the
was
rest of
3
their word.
against 2
Yes.
is what it was.
Finish us off here.
I helped you. I was with the 3 was with you.
Wasn't a lot of help there. Mr. Swedish shout.
Yeah, Lone.
I'm going like yes. Help me
We're
with the
gonna help them
fine.
finish their second place.
Somehow this brings me
Lone
back
shark.
to memories of running by.
Oh.
What?
They just said your right answer.
Oh,
What?
well,
Tell them.
Saturday.
Tell them. No.
Lone
Shark.
Shark. Oh. Shark. Then you
never
got
thought
one more.
I am so
So we're
sorry.
gonna win both calls.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Oh,
Shark
stop it.
T.
Shark tooth.
Tooth.
No, not teeth.
Shark testicles.
Not testicle. No.
Do sharks have testicles?
Shark. It's not
They're
tooth.
not
Probably
the-
internal.
Do they fold up inside?
Not the girl sharks.
Probably. Or not.
Not
Shark.
tooth.
Shark. Really, no tooth or teeth. Shark tooth.
Well, they would be teeth.
Shark.
Hey, you can come in anytime, Sean Bennett.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you.
Bring some handcuffs and we'll
see,
see
Shark
what a
Week,
puppy
Shark
looks
Talk.
like
Shark Tank.
in silverware.
Shark
Oh,
Tank.
got it.
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank is right.
Ooh,
Can't believe
very
we didn't
Shark
get shark.
Tank.
Lone S, and we couldn't get shark. What is wrong with us?
I don't know. I didn't pick the column.
What is wrong with you?
Dang.
That'll teach you letting me choose. See how I keep throwing
Yeah,
it back.
that baby Swiss, I had to get SWI, and then they wouldn't give you the last letters. You know, so it's like I end up going into negative
last
on the Swiss, baby Swiss.
SWI.
We did pretty good for a crappy column, though.
Yes, thank you.
Well, I actually the second S they didn't give me. All right. What time? It's time to take a break. So when we come back, we'll have a little Murphy report.
That's right.
I don't know. Not me.
The only man in the world who can list all the vice president's wives in order of height, from shortest to tallest.
Reunites with the only other man in the world who cares.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made up stories to brighten your day.
And maybe, just maybe, keep you safe. But don't count on it.
And all the latest news about the Murphy, Ohio's hometown theater. It's what you've come to expect.
And it's what we've come to deliver.
With the Murphy Report, every Monday on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel.
Amanda, I understand you have a special skill of reciting the entire alphabet backwards.
Yeah, that's true.
That must be quite a belch.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372. We strike back.
Indulge in a variety of mouth-watering dishes, from juicy burgers and fresh salads to stacked sandwiches, delicious pizzas, warm soups, crispy fries, and finger-licking wings. Every bite is crafted with care using hand-grinded and breaded ingredients made right here in-house. Whether you're dining solo or with family or hanging out with friends, we have something to satisfy every craving. That's the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, the best fries in town.
Roller Haven is located at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization event or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481 and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
Forget the clown princes of basketball, the Harlem Globetrotters. There's a new all-star, family-friendly comedy polo team taking the sporting entertainment world by storm. The Equine Trots.
bringing their highfalutin, high-kicking, mallet-swinging, horsey hijinks to an equestrian center near you.
I'm Amanda Martin,
And I'm Steve Burnett. Made up stories just like these.
as well as real news about what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
On the Murphy Report, news the way it's meant to be delivered.
In less than 30 minutes, or it's free.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
Amanda, my buddy Sam was recently tossed from his own horsey all the way across the arena, landed in a soft bale of hay right next to another horse that was already asleep.
Oh my, that sounds dangerous. What's his condition?
Stable.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. City Council surprisingly votes 4-3, banning citizens from dressing up their puppies.
mere days before the local kennel club's National Puppy Jamboree.
It's a canine conundrum.
And City Hall has blood on its paws.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Feel-good stories we make up just for you every Monday morning, plus the latest on what's coming to the Murphy Theater in Wilmington, Ohio on The Murphy Report.
Your mistrusted name in made-up news.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Amanda, but I dress up both of my dogs, Claire and Wally.
Let me guess. Bonnie and Clyde.
Nope.
Abbott and Costello.
Nope.
Mickey and Minnie.
Ah, close. William Gibbs McAdoo and the first of his 3 wives, Sarah Hazelhurst Fleming.
Of course, the Treasury Secretary under Woodrow Wilson.
And his wife.
Let's go.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
She told you to buy a large Dr. Pepper.
Yes, she did.
Zero from Wendy's, didn't
Yes.
she? His wife's on there giving him crap. What are you drinking, Mark Michael?
Right off the bat. What are you drinking?
What are you looking at? You know what? Hey,
That's his baby picture.
next time, you know what
Why
you
do
need
I
to do?
come here?
Hey, you know what you need to do next time? Just grab one of the bush lights out of the cord and
Put it
set
on there.
Don't drink it, just set it in front
Yeah.
of you, get her going there.
Jameson bottle.
Yeah. Put one of the bottles.
You really said, I thought I was going to look at a baby picture.
You did.
Yeah, I looked at a baby picture. I'm glad you didn't take it back even further.
Yes. He's got this great baby picture. Let's just put it this way, it's pre-birth and it has a fishing pole and a net.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Moving on.
hey, you think you could run that as like one of your previews tonight?
No.
Or tomorrow night? No. No, okay.
No. The city will close us down. Oh, boy. And rightfully so.
Yes.
That'd be funny. So tomorrow night you got
Tomorrow,
the Blues Brothers.
45th anniversary. Can you believe 45 years since the Blues Brothers?
Didn't realize it was, yeah. They had a,
You and Charlie dressed up as Jake and Elwood would be cool.
Jake and Elwood. Nice. Anyway, we're showing the movie tomorrow, Friday the 13th. Not the movie Friday the 13th. On Friday the 13th.
that would have made sense.
We're showing the Blues Brothers, 7 o'clock. Tickets are $7, $12 for the entire family.
Now, do you want me to bring my car or not? Since you haven't asked me, I guess I'll ask you.
Well, I think that would be awesome if you would. I didn't want to put you out.
No, you didn't
But that would be
ask.
great. We have happy Charlie hours from 5 to 7. It'd be nice if it was hanging out in front of Charlie's that whole time. And I could probably get you a discount on a beverage while you're here.
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, no, I don't need anything. We're already a member of the Popcorn Club, so there you
Yes, the Charlie's Tub Club.
go. Yeah.
So that's tomorrow, Friday, 7 o'clock, the Blues Brothers. Then Saturday, we have the original Eagles tribute band, Hotel California. Now, our marquee says sold out. We do have about 8 or 9 individual tickets still left. We just don't have any tickets next to each other.
So if you want to come with your ex-wife, it's perfect.
Absolutely. You say,
You can
I'll
sit
sit
one place, I can
I'll
sit
sit up
somewhere
here, and you
else.
sit back there.
Not enough room in the theater.
Not enough room in the theater for his ex-wife.
Now, but I bet too, if you show up and just buy 2 of those tickets,
Someone would move over.
Well, that or somebody may get sick and cancel and not use their
It
tickets.
happens. It always happens. We've had shows that have sold out, and next thing you know, we have 670 sold, and 12 people didn't show up. So
Right.
it does happen. But yeah, that's Saturday at 7:30. And then the following week, we have the movie Hidden Figures on the 20th. And then the following weekend, that's all right. It's just a show. Let's listen in on what they're talking about.
Yeah, listen.
Then on the 28th, we have the Skinnerd Band,
Turn it up.
Turn It Up.
Turn it
So
up.
that is on the 28th.
Wait a minute. Let's see if you get it. What song is it you want to hear?
Freebird.
There you go.
Freebird.
I was waiting for all of you to say Freebird. Two look at me like I'm dumb.
I used to work in morning radio, and there was always a guy that called every morning, hey, play Freebird.
I did.
So anyway, that's what's going on here at the Murph.
So
Lot of
Friday
stuff.
night, Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers, 7 o'clock.
So here's what you can do. You can come watch the Blues Brothers. As soon as it's over, go down and watch the rest of the Kiss thing, unless it's raining. Because they're calling maybe possible rain Friday night, too. I tell you what, I think we are the new Seattle, Washington.
A lot of rain this year.
Seems like it.
London, England?
Hey,
Seems
what
like
do
it.
cicadas do when it's raining? Will they still be
Come out?
doing what cicadas do? I mean, they're all over the place where I live.
The cicadas are already out.
Oh, yeah, they're out all over.
All over where I live. I mean, just coating
Even
the
going
tree
to
trunks.
Greenfield yesterday, we heard them.
Yeah. But I wonder what they do in the rain.
Same thing they do in the...
Here we go. Let's get personal. Personal. Cicada.
Hey, welcome to Cicada
Is
Talk.
that Neil Cicada?
Neil Cicada. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. That was bad,
Sorry,
Rick.
Steve. I know you were asking a legitimate question.
That's okay. I don't.
Wait a minute, rain makes
Because when it's very hot is when they're very
rain
loud.
makes the quiet.
When I
Makes them quiet?
when I
That's
walk.
what Mark Rogers says.
Well,
Makes
because they
the,
get water in their mouth.
Yeah, there you go. He's the Jack Hanna of the morning show over here.
One of those hats.
let me find out here. What do cicadas do in the rain?
Well, probably watch TV. I'm entertaining myself.
Generally seek shelter. Their wings are adapted to shed water, similar to a bird's feathers, so getting wet isn't usually a problem for them. However, rain can make it difficult for them to fly, and they become less active during wet and cold conditions.
So
Here's
that's
a breakdown of
good
what
time to
cicadas
shoot
do in
'em.
the rain. Seek shelter. They often hunker down and wait for the rain to pass, frequently moving to the underside of leaves or other protected
Evidently
areas
one of my
trees.
dogs.
Reduced activity.
Yeah. Well,
You'll
one
notice less
does.
flying, singing, and mating during rainy
Dogs
periods.
walking around that
Wings
one.
shed water. Their wings have a waxy layer that allows water to bead up and roll off, preventing them from becoming waterlogged. Thunderstorms are a bigger threat.
Sounds like Gemini.
That's Gemini. Less mating during rainy season.
Well.
During rain.
Well,
Just like everybody else, Steve.
it's a mood breaker.
Usually it's more mating there, you know.
The mood breaker.
Well,
All right, well, listen, we're going to have somebody else new come up.
all
but
right.
Jerry's going to come
You
on
can
stage.
stay if you'd like.
Yes.
You can stay.
I got work to do.
Oh.
I got people to call and bills to pay.
I understand that.
I thought the bills were paid.
So,
Look at him, he's so excited by the noise of a cicada.
Well, look at the picture.
What is it?
Trevor Shoemaker will be up next. Hopefully it'll sound better than that.
Yes, that was a cat with a cicada in this mouth.
Thanks for having me, guys.
That was a cat with a cicada
Appreciate
in
it.
his mouth. Okay.
We need to do this again.
Yes.
Sometime.
See you in
Said we
August.
will suffer with them until the end of next month.
Sad we will suffer them. Too.
Oh, call first.
Once you hear the
Hold
first
on.
cicada, it's only
Once you hear the first case, it's only 6 weeks until cold weather.
Oh, nice.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the cold weather.
He's like our weather guy. I
Interesting.
want cold weather bad.
Wow.
All right.
All right,
We'll be
kids.
back in a
Thanks,
few
Steve.
minutes.
See y'all.
Take care.
Yeah, thanks for the win on the game.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the game is actually over before you storm the court. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Labor analysts have done the math. If God used union workers to create the world, just how long would it take?
6 days and a day of rest? Hardly. Experts say we might still be under construction, but at least we'd be on more solid ground.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made-up stories just like these are what we're about on The Murphy Report, with a new report every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Plus all the real news about what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in the heart of downtown Wilmington.
Hosted by veteran anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone. It's news you might lose. But if you do, we'll find it, we'll pick it up, we'll roll it up, and we'll stick it back in your front screen door.
That sounds more like a newspaper, Steve.
This isn't a newspaper?
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
it's news to us.
That thing's huge, isn't it?
All right.
Be good.
Let's get personal, personal. Let's get personal, personal. Sundays, fun days. Come and listen to 5 to 8 for Dr. Sarah, Play Me Like a Piccolo Fife, and Dr. Jeffrey Footlong, Shoe
And we're
Slur.
sorry, Trevor, you have a significant other, so you can't be on Let's Get Personal.
Okay.
I know that you were upset about
He's just broken up.
Can't you tell?
All right, Trevor, what's new in the world of downtown Wilmington and something about wine?
Indeed. So Saturday is our annual wine walk. We've been doing this for more than 10 years, and it's become a very large event that we look forward to every year. So some basic details are that it starts at 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, and it runs from 4 till 7:30. There's 21 or 22 stops total that you can go in and get wine, and there's also some food stops. And right now, the online ticket sales are shut down. So if you want to buy a ticket, there are still tickets available. You can come to the Main Street office, which is at 73 South Street, which is the building at the corner of South and Sugar Tree, and you can buy a ticket there. The doors will open at 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon to sell tickets, and that way you can come in and still go get a ticket and come to the wine walk. Now, another good thing that we're doing is that if your friends are going, but you haven't got a ticket yet and you want to go to the wine walk and you want to be with your friends, that's not a problem. So when you come in, you just tell us that you want to join up with your friends, and then you will be able to go immediately to where they're starting the wine walk and be able to participate. So you don't have to be separated from them. So it's a good thing, little feature we've added this year that so you can buy.
And how much are tickets, Trevor?
$50. $50, and that gets you 15 different wine samples, and it also gets you, there's free food. So, and the pleasure of walking around downtown Wilmington.
In the rain.
In the rain, maybe not.
Bring your umbrella.
We've done it before though, so this is no new thing. We've done it before, and nobody ever seemed to care.
Well, they wouldn't know because they were drunk.
So that's true. So we've got a couple little things that we'll add here that I want to talk about is Swindler and Sons Florist is now under new ownership, and it's the granddaughters of Bob Swindler. Anybody, Rick, our age will remember
true, yeah.
will remember Bob and Dick Swindler.
I know Dick.
And Bob Swindler's granddaughters have purchased from the rest of the family, have purchased Swindler and Sons, and they are doing a lot of things to make great changes there at Swindler's, and they are going to be a part of the wine walk this year. And there's when you show up there, they got a couple little surprises for you when you show up to get your wine tasting. So you want to make sure that you go to Swindler's. Also, we have our wine, our Main Street district is not that big, but it's big enough that it's kind of a little bit of a hike from one end to the other. So what we do, as we've done in the past, is we're not having a trolley this year, but we're having this
Donkey.
Yeah, we're gonna have a caravan of donkeys,
Camels?
and you get on the one. We have a luxury bus that will be going around, and from 8 different stops will be made in a circle and just a continuous loop all during our wine walk. So it goes starts in the downtown. It'll go down to Sugar Tree Mill, and then it goes over to Locust Street where Alma's Attic is, and then to Swindlers, and then it comes back downtown with several stops, and then we just do the loop over and over again. So you don't have to worry about walking from one end to the other of our district there to get in some of the wine tasting, but you can be transported.
Right, so you won't get hit by a camel.
Exactly. Yeah, because you never know when those camels pop up in
That's
downtown Wilmington.
Yes, sir.
Of course, where was it? There was a zebra the other day, so you never know. Wasn't me sure.
Tennessee, wasn't it?
Was that Tennessee where the zebra was? So anyway, so that will be also there for your convenience. So don't, if you are already coming, or that you're going to buy your tickets Saturday, just don't feel bad that you can't get to the outside ones, because you can in luxury, and there are luxury bus.
Now, is this provided by the Wilmington Transportation Department?
No,
No.
no,
No.
no.
So what constitutes a luxury bus?
Well, it has, I could use another term for it. We could call it a party bus.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it has all the great features of a party bus.
Does it have a pole in the
Is that
middle?
pole?
Yeah.
No poles.
No? No strippers?
No
Well, I
poles.
thought that's where Uncle Punky was going to be this Saturday. I thought he was going to be on the bus.
But it is going to be a luxury party bus.
It is.
In the pickle set.
It'll hold 26 people.
Just.
Whoa, that's
Yeah,
a party.
yeah,
Oh.
it's
That
big.
is a party.
It is a party. So when you get 26 of your closest friends in there,
Right.
going from one stop to the other, it'll be a party.
Drinking wine.
Drinking wine.
Sounds like a party.
Yes, indeed. So
Says Wilmington City Schools on the side.
Wow.
now, Charlie,
I'm teasing.
that is not the case.
I'm saying that more from Bill
Bill Learmon's
Learman.
gonna be upset.
If Bill Learman will hear that and go, ah!
Yeah.
It's a black bus, so, and it's, it looks nice. It's
It'll
great.
stick right out.
Yes, you'll be able to see it. The bus stops will be clearly marked with signage. So yes, you need to be looking for the buses to get transportation from one area to another.
Windows are all covered with metal.
Is that new?
Bars on it.
Is that, this is we've not had this before. We had a trolley.
We had trolleys in the past. And the honest truth is that the trolley got booked really early. And so they said, well, we do have this bus. And I said, we'll take the bus. We'll take the
Does
bus.
it have
Yeah.
a disco ball in it?
Probably.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
That would be
And
That has a pole in the middle.
they play music and
Yeah. Yeah. I may have to ride the party bus.
right.
I'll
Yes.
punch the tickets.
You just want to get on the pole.
Yeah.
So I come one, come all. Don't worry about the rain. It says scattered thunderstorms or whatever it is saying now. I don't know, they change it every day.
That's
but
true.
don't worry about it. There's plenty of places to duck in for the rain. Get out of the rain for a few minutes. But we've had rain before, and just bring your umbrella and
What's a
move
little
on.
water?
Yeah, what's a little water?
That's right.
Yeah.
Be cooler.
That's what kills
temperature.
me with car guys. I mean, those cars never seen rain. Well, you can wash this stupid thing, It's like, come on.
So, we can't let this moment pass that I came for today without talking about the beautiful flowers being back downtown.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the underground parking garage.
Well, that's coming up next. So just hold on. I'm keeping people in suspense to get to that particular thing. So we have flowers now, and we've got them focused on the major intersections of the downtown area. We have hanging baskets like in the past, and then we have pots, big pots on the ground, and then we have lots of pots on the two different
Parks?
on the what?
Parks?
No, in
they
the
have flowers
and
in
on
the
the
parks?
two. Well, yes, but that's a different thing.
Oh.
That's separate from.
Oh.
We have that. Speaking of the pocket park, we have some volunteers who take care of that pocket park,
Yes.
And
nice.
it's headed up by Jane Johns, and she does an absolutely magnificent job
Yep.
with that park. And she has her volunteers, and they come in, they keep it weeded, they keep, the trash picked up, and they do all kinds of things in there. And I'm telling you, the job she does and how good that makes our downtown, it's unbelievable. She also has some ideas about some things she might add sometime here in the summer, which I won't reveal till we know for 100% it's going to happen. But she's got a couple ideas she's got in mind that she might like to add a little extra decoration to the pocket park.
Another place they could take care of, it's not downtown, but I'm always impressed. I always see people working at that little gazebo, the corn statue.
Right, that's I think that's the garden club that takes care of that.
Nice
they do
job.
a magnificent job.
Nice too.
Yeah, really nice. So they take care of that. So we've got a lot of great volunteers who do some things around town in terms of flowers and landscaping and things like that. So it's really, really nice that they do that. And I won't hold off this suspense any longer. Yes, we're going to talk about there is movement to have and get started on the underground parking garage. Yes. So that was Rick's desire that we have an underground parking garage. It's going to be 3 stories underground. Right. And so the thing is though when this is finished, you won't know where it is.
Because
so you have to
underground?
find the entrance in order to get into it.
Be under the fountain.
Now, that'll be the next rumor in Wilmington. We're going to have an underground parking garage.
Right next to the Super Kroger store they're building.
Right, exactly.
And Popeyes.
Well, no, Popeyes is really.
That might be a real thing.
Yeah.
It might be. I didn't say it was. I said it might be. So, but yeah, so when we get the fountain built, then the parking garage will be close to the fountain, but the entrance you'll have to find.
So we're going to have a scavenger hunt to find out where the entrance to the underground parking garage is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, have you revealed, or can you reveal, or isn't there some? Aren't we losing an auto store in Wilmington?
It is already gone. It's the one.
Did they take it down already?
No, not even taking it down, but it's the one next to Eldorado's. They've closed.
So it's closed, and that's going to be a part of the expansion of Kettering Medical Center.
Well, I've heard rumors that that's the case, but I haven't actually seen the plan.
So it's not going to be a Popeyes?
No.
No.
So AutoZone closed?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I didn't even know it had closed.
No, I didn't either.
That's the only parts store I even go to.
Yeah.
Well, Riley's is like her brother-in-law.
Well, I will tell you so that you don't get lots of vicious calls. I was told that from a reliable source, but who knows whether my sources are reliable or not. But I was told they'd closed.
Oh, because you haven't been there.
I haven't gone and knocked on the door to buy a part.
Well, if anyone needs to know for sure, Charlie, put Trevor's number up on the screen.
I won't do that to
You will
him.
clarify it.
I'll check that out on my way out.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that and report in tomorrow?
Yeah.
No,
That's a good idea. Yeah.
That'll be your assignment.
I'll
Your
check it out on
reporting
the way.
I got a little
assignment.
homework, Jerry Bear.
And then you can either verify or say Trevor's sources are really bad.
But your sources are saying that once it does come down, that is part, because we were under the impression that the hospital was going to add on about twice more to the back of the hospital, but it's actually going to be to the back and to the
Once
side.
again, my sources tell me it will be to the
Well,
side.
you're the source for everything, Trevor, aren't you?
Not everything.
That's not his jurisdiction. He's just downtown Wilmington.
Yeah, my expertise lies in the downtown. I have sources that give me information about past the downtown, but they've known to be wrong before.
Well,
so
are they the ones-
Just like the evil emperor in the game.
I'm trying to keep me in the safety zone here.
Yeah, but so the Popeyes, we don't know. We have no confirmation on Popeyes.
Not 100%, but
I've heard that rumor.
my
too.
understanding is that they.
But we do have Dunkin' Donuts, and
That's
we do have
also-
Waffle House,
Waffle
and we do
Hussein.
have a Quick Trip.
That's
which
out
will
at
be
the
by
interstate.
interstate.
And one in
And
Courthouse.
and
35.
and we do have the destination outlets, TJ Maxx, coming to but they're not moving into the old department store that was here. They're building a brand new building, which will be out next to the fictitious Super Kroger store that you say is not happening because they're already starting to remodel the old Kroger.
Okay, so the TJ Maxx, just to clarify things for the millions of viewers who watch this every morning, that came from Rick Phillips.
No, I know
that did not come from me.
That came from TJ corporate.
Okay,
TJ Maxx
well then,
is building a brand new TJ Maxx, twice as big as the one at Destination Outlets, and they're going to close. And this will supposedly be open in January here in Wilmington.
Wow, that's a quick turnaround.
all right, so I need to digress. So before we are finished with today's program, remember, Saturday is the wine walk, starts at 4 o'clock, ends at 7:30. You can buy tickets at 3 o'clock at the Main Street Wilmington office, which is at 73 South Street. Come in there, get your tickets. And if you already have friends in the walk, we can team you up with your friends so that you can all have a big time at the walk, and come and don't worry about the rain. Just bring an umbrella. You'll be fine.
And there's no charge for the party bus.
There is no charge for the party bus. That is a free transportation all during the wine walk, going around in this big circle from spot to spot to spot.
Great. All right. Thank you for coming in, Trevor.
Yes. Well, thank you for inviting
It's only been
me.
like 2 months.
Hey, I am a busy person, and
But
so
do you still want to have coffee after the show?
I do. Yes.
Okay. All right. Are you paying?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll buy your coffee.
Dang.
What's your final thought there, Charlie?
Well, Anne Frank, this was Anne Frank's birthday, so in spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. Anne Frank. So
It's
there
a
you
nice
go.
thought. Why didn't you talk about the U.S. Golf Open?
We just didn't get there yet.
Oh my God.
You're a big golfer, aren't you?
I am.
You know, if the thought crossed my
Charlie will play
mind,
golf with
You will?
mention it. Now, I'm not
Does
very
he
good.
cheat?
though.
Charlie's got a.
I'm not very good.
Hey, I got something to top.
I'm too bad to cheat.
I got something to top you, buddy.
Okay.
Here, pass that down. Let him see that.
Uh-oh.
U.S. Open.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that is cool.
It's a poker chip with the Masters logo.
Yeah, that is cool. I like that.
All right, everybody,
That's
thank you for being
Yep.
here.
Tomorrow we've got Bill but mainly Deanne Learman. And Deanne's going to tell us about her trip. She's got back from Hollywood.
Saw a lot of stars.
Hollywood. Yes, met a lot of people. I think I need to watch a Scarecrow of Mrs. King today just to kind of get bumped
She went
up.
to the house, the set.
Did she?
Yeah.
All
All right. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
See you now.
Bye.